Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. We've got the Cove. We've got no. Oh man, we got some changes here. We've got SLY. And we've got Arc. There we go. We're off to a great start, everybody. It's like it never was even up there. All right. It's going to be a wacky night, everybody. So we've got the Cove. We've got SLY. We've got Arc. And we've got the first place team, SLY. And you guys may or may not remember this. They have one loss. And that loss was at the very place that we're playing tonight. Arc is saying it was not a fluke. We're going to beat you again tonight. And SLY is saying, no, we're going to avenge that loss and prove that we are the cream of the crop and push their record even higher. So I am super, super excited to see the way this is going to go down. Both teams have something to fight for tonight. Let me show you really quickly. Take a look at the standings, and here is what is very interesting about tonight. First of all, SLY goes on this road game barrage. So if you look at SLY, you're looking at it, you're saying, hey, they're 5-1. They got a couple game lead. If they win tonight, it's going to be a huge statement. And you look at that point differential, 722. Then you look at Arc, and you say, well, Arc's 3-1, but they've lost 3 games by less than a block. And look at their point differential, 990. So you got the 2 teams in the league that by far have the best point differential. So this is going to be like a clash of the Titans. You guys can see we got SLY versus Arc tonight. Then Monday, Mirror comes here. And then the following week, Vox comes here. So Arc gets 3 home games in a row. SLY gets 3 road games in a row. This could really start to turn the tide. We'll see how it all goes down tonight. All right, so I don't know what to tell you guys about tonight's bundle except for there were a lot of requests for tonight's bundle. So I was trying to get everything in tonight's bundle I could possibly get. It has the most amazing mask ever created. It has a brand new Super 8 potion, the strongest potion in the game. Now, I know this has been posted and it's been talked about. If you guys remember, we rolled out the Mag 7. The first night we rolled out the Mag 7, we said, because we're not announcing we're rolling it out, that the S6 and the Mag 7, they weren't the same power, but they counted. You could only use one of them. Well, the reason we do that is in case someone doesn't buy the bundle tonight, they can still use the Mag 7, and you can use a Mag 7 or an S8. But if you use one of those two, you can't use any of the other potions. If you use any of the other potions, you can't use an M7 or an S8. Now, next week, the M7 will go into the category of the other potions, and it'll be S8 or all the other stuff. That should be pretty easy to figure out at this point. So I got a couple shout-outs I want to give. Obviously, want to thank all of our players, all our committees. We did a call today. How do you guys feel about the Play Dead Live portal link that I shared with you guys? You guys get a chance to sort of check it out, click on a couple buttons, and we got you guys excited about that? I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. So I am super, super stoked about the portal and what you guys are going to do going forward. It was amazing. And so I'm glad you guys got a chance to really see that it is taking longer than we'd hoped, but the progress is going to be well worth it. I also want to give a shout out. I got a video from my buddy, Ranger Chris, gave the shout out. He said, Kills is my best friend, but he also did say tonight that he wants to be on Dimes' team. I got to be on. Chris, hey, Arc loves you too, Chris, but you know what? He said, tonight, I want to partner with Deadly Dimes, so he's going to be cheering on SLY. And that's okay. You can have a favorite. That's right. Ocean Man's like, Chris got a SLY jersey on. Ranger Chris. But you know what? Arc's like, hey, after we win tonight, then Chris is going to be an Arc fan. So, Chris, how about I know Chris loves dimes, but how about Valar and Gemstone and the Assassin Julia, Shaman Sheila, Busy Bee, Pope Alexander, Scott? I mean, you got to love those guys too, right, Chris? So we got a bunch of great players. Going to have a good time tonight. So, but above all else, Chris, remember, there's only one bounty hunter, and that's your best friend. So, all right, let me get to tonight's bundle, show you guys what we got going on. So, oh, that's not tonight's bundle. Oops. No. There are not, sorry, there are no Super Bomber bundles available tonight. We'll talk next week or the week after. So you didn't see that. That never happened. Don't buy. No. Don't message Kel. There are no Super Bomber bundles tonight. Only this bundle. Okay. But this bundle is different. It is packed. And look at how we mixed it up. All right. We're starting from the top. How about BSC Elixir? Enrage 3. 2 of them. Fury 4. 2 of them. Pet Repel. 2 of them. Post-battle Pet Revive. 5 of those. 2 Borafine, 2 Carbitanium. And nope, you're not getting any wax tonight, but you are getting 2 Frantic 5, 2 Savage 6, and 2 Magnificent 7, all in that silver bundle. Is that crazy or what? Check it out again. You know what? Heck with it. How about 2 BSCs? All right, let's just make it 2 BSCs, 2, 5 Pet Revives, 2, and 2. All right, is that a good start? Let's go down to the red. Red had a lot of requests in it. Bio Red Gems, Bio Base, by request, Steam Glyphs, Stone Ruby, Razor Runes, Red Pet Skins, 2 Red Gels, Valar's Portalis Meta Gem, and that's right, the brand new, rolled out tonight, Strongest Potion, Rage Potion. That and the artwork's pretty freaking incredible too. Look at this. Boom! That is a Super 8. See the little fire coming out? Because that potion is absolutely fire. There's your Super 8. You can use it tonight if you have it. Look at the bonus between the red and the gold. We got Onyx, Pearl, and Sapphire. A lot of people have been messaging me. They're really trying to focus on their Bionics because they want to get their personal stats higher before the web portal rolls out. So I understand that. We got Onyx, Pearl, and Sapphire. Let's go over to Gold. Gold, we got Glyph of Fog, Bio Blue, Stone Sapphire, by request, Onyx Skins, Stronghold Speed Potion. It's not just for the Stronghold, but Stronghold will be back. We might actually, because I know there's going to be a delay with the portal, we may bring it back before the portal launches. It just won't be in September. Stay tuned. All right. I don't know that I want to wait a couple of months to get back to doing castle raids, to be honest with you. So it was a nice break to work on some other stuff. But now that I know it's going to be a little bit longer, I think we'll probably end up bringing castle raids back a little bit sooner. So stay tuned. Epic Summon Skins. Gold Weapon Skins. Essence Smoke. I'm not going to say it was a person from Box that requested Essence Smokes after they used about 1,000 of them the other night. But yes, Essence Smokes are back. Glyph of Brawn. And by request, somebody requested Orange Crushes. So I thought, let's just make it kind of a launch pad grenade thing. I'm going to give you 2 BT7s, 2 Will Sickles, and 2 Orange Crushes. There's 6 grenades right there in the bonus. Let's go over to the green. Green has Bionic Torso Teal, Glyph of Gore, Lunacy, Arc Spark, Archon Smoke by request, Energy Orb, Caprice by request, 2 of those, Smelter, of course, by request, and Silver Skins. Up top, we've got Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Skins, yes, Dimes. She's been bugging me for weeks to put a high-powered grenade into the bonus bundle. There's 2 Nebulas for you. We're going to give you a Spider Silk, an Overlord Gem, and probably the most beautiful mask ever rolled out in Play Dead Live history, and also the first ever D70 with 100 health, base 50, armor pen 15, and oh yes, are we stacking the Ignite? That means if you collect all of this gear, there's a good chance you're going to have an extra, I'm not going to tell you the amount, But the other piece of gear was 5. This is an extra point of Ignite. That puts your Ignite at Ignite 6 already. So I assume that there's going to be a lot more Ignite for not just the bombers, although that is a bomber stat. All of you have been bombers at one time or another. So there you go, everybody. This is the brand new Overlord mask. Absolutely beautiful. And now really is the time to jump into, I'm going to show you guys. I mean, look at what we got already. We just rolled this out on Monday. And you can see Overlord helmet, Overlord mask, Razul. So already we are well on our way to making a lot of Overlords. So, pretty incredible week. Kel, give me those Overlords. I want to see them. And give me a 999 if you are already out of the gate and you got the first 2 pieces of Overlord gear. I want to see the future Overlords. Because having that Ignite stat for the rest of your playing career is going to be a big deal. It's just like you can mend and you can bleed if you are Onslaught, if you're a Grand Marshal. So if you're an Overlord, having that Ignite is going to be a big deal. I see Dimes, Dow, Cat, Flyrod, Crimson, Pope, Football, Moon, Bones, Jim, Trigger, B-Dub, Craven, Valar, Father Ron, Samurai, Tiny, Jules, Mist, Busy Bee, Kel, Sheila with the red bundle, and you can see it. And I'm going to tell you, look, hey, there's, movies, there's subscriptions, there's boxes, there's all these things you can do, right? But for me, the best bang for your buck is playing Play Dead Live and decking your character out in Overlord. I mean, you could do like Applebee's on a date night, got the Bourbon Street steak and an Oreo shake. You can buy your Bourbon Street steak and your Oreo shake if you want, or you can buy some damn Overlord gear and get in the mix and start playing Play Dead Live at a really high level. All right, that's what we got for you guys tonight. Good luck to all the players, and good luck to all the Overlords that are out there. Let me give you guys tonight, give me your pre-match buffs if you are Craven, Crimson, Amy, Tiny, Valar, Jules, Jim, Sky, Alex, Busy, Sheila, Dimes, Will, Ray, or Joe. If you're one of those players, give me your pre-match buffs right now. And that was some pretty good country singing. If you, don't mock the greatness. Yeah, you didn't think I'd do that, did you, Kel? Kel will go back and listen to that little sound bite, and it'll be on her 8-track every day on the way to work. I see Will. I see Busy. Skylight. A 9? Moonshot's only giving me a 9. Moon, come on, I need a 10. That 9 is, what is that 9 like? That 9 is probably, I'll take it. Bougie like Natty and a styrofoam, squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do. Well, fancy like. All right, sorry, I can't do it. Bonnie's I bet Bonnie's like, yeah. Kiddo's brought some country music to it finally. All right, I'm done. Let's do it. Let's kick this thing off. Here is tonight's starting lineup. All right, so we know that Cosmic Void is activated. It means at the start of the game, the portal will be shut down. So as soon as the game starts, it will be shut down because Ark has chosen to go first. Good luck to both teams. Let's go to the Cove, everybody. Tonight's starting lineup is, for the home team, the Ark Sparks activating the boss net. We got Skylight in the bomber position, followed by Tiny, the indestructible tower power man of the hour, often imitated but never duplicated. Tiny going second, following Skylight. Then we got Gemstone in the tank position, opposite Tiny. Gemstone going third overall, followed by Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones up in the top left-hand corner. Following Bomber Bones is the assassin, deadly as ever, Julia Muse. Kicking it over to the other rover across from her. Is she making her starting debut? That's right. Crimson Tide Priestess, the other rover across the way. And then going last for Team Ark is Valar in the DZ. Been a little while since she's been in the DZ. Followed by Craven Light out of the rover position and into the DZ. Couple of snipers occupying the DZ. All right, good luck to both teams. Let's get a good quick match and remind captains. So that'll be Gemstone, be quick on the draw. Also, on the other side, Craven or Dimes, whoever's calling the shots. I want to see waits or hits as quick as possible. The quicker you do that, the quicker we go. If you want to challenge something, I will make mistakes. Challenge it the right way, and then we'll take the time to get it right. Good luck to both teams. Skylight, you've got 15 seconds to get your first move in. Skylight going to move up to the temple. Boss to main straight. No seal smoke because of the distance from the bomber all the way to the top. That's the same distance as a defender going up there, so no seal smoke, but you do get the plum arrow. So boss to main straight is fine. Craven says, hold up on the plum arrow to Tiny. Red Psycho from Craven. All right, first Psycho of the game is in play. And we know why that is. And the Red Psycho will actually hit, taking Skylight down to 90. She does not have absorption. So let's go to Tiny. Tiny, you're up. Give you 15 seconds. After Tiny, we got Jim. After Jim, we got Bones. Tiny, Jim, and Bones. All right. Tiny is going to use Cosmic Heart. Gemstone, you cannot use your Cape of Craven. You can use any other Cosmics or Legendaries. But Cape of Craven cannot be used for 2 rounds. So round 3, you would be able to use it. Tiny's going to move up to the temple. All right, so Tiny, we've got movement, activation, no seal for Craven. All right, so move, activate, pet. No attack. All right, stasis goes to Jim. No seal for Craven. Gas blast to Sky is going to take her out of the temple. Put her here. We're going to drop her down to 85%. All right, Gemstone, you're up. And you have stasis and no ability to use Cape of Craven. Give Jim about 5 more seconds. All right, Jim, we need a move. She is going to seal, shoot stasis, and move to temple. All right, she's shooting stasis with a standard ammo, I'm assuming. Jim? Craven, any response, or does stasis die? All right, hit. Stasis out of play. Jim in the temple, and also sealed. All right, seal, shoot, and move. All right, after Gemstone, let's go to Bomber Bones. All right, she's going to go balls to their chest. All right, that boss will cap in 4. Going to use Cape, turn into a sniper, steal Julia's boss. Going to move to the foot of the temple. No penalty for the movement. Seal and thrill. Summon, activate ability. Seal, Terminator is good because no penalty on the movement. Terminator loaded to the wall. She's a gladiator and does have BSC, so she gets that. She also has grenade wax. Black and green. Getting first 2 blocks of the game for the bomber with no juice on it. So a little bit of an edge for SLY. Let's go to Jules. Jules, you have no boss, but you got everything else. Your move. After Jules, we got Crimson. After Crimson, Valar. After Valar, we got Craven. All right, Julia's going to send Tang up to Skylight's boss. Seal and thrill. And shots fired. Wrath with Andro to Crimson. Hits. All right, we'll see our first shot of the game. All right. Crimson with 84. Armor Pen resist. Julia still getting 170 through after the Armor Pen resist. Going to take Crimson Tide down to 428. Crimson Tide at 428. Crimson, you're up. Crimson is going to go boss to their chest. All right, this boss would actually cap in 3. Going to drop Seal. Binds to Jim, which will break the seal. And the gas blast hits. Knocking her out of the temple. Giving SLY control of the temple, and they have temple lockdown. The absorption. Jim takes no damage, but the effect still takes place. And you are correct. Can't double dip on the seal. So no seal because she played the vines. All right, Valar, you're up. We got Valar and then we got Craven. I'm confused by this challenge. What am I missing here? Sky's not in the temple. Tiny shut down the cape, moved to the temple, played stasis, and played gas blast, and did not get to seal on Craven. No, I did let the attack go through, and I didn't. The too many moves was the seal on Craven. That's why we blasted her avatar down here by the tank, and then Jim moved into her position. Okay. Did anybody else hear it as no attack? I want to make sure. Because I said Sky actually took 5% damage from the gas blast. Okay. All right, just want to make sure. I mean, we got a lot of people watching, so I want to make sure everybody else heard kind of the action. Now, she got blasted out. We moved her avatar there. We gave her 5% damage. And then I said twice, I think, that Craven could not get max sealed because of the movement. Okay. All right. So Valar's going to summon boss to their chest. Yeah, I mean, I won't penalize you guys to challenge this early in the game, but yeah, that one's a little off. All right, Valar, summon boss to their chest. SP3 Tiny's boss. Tiny, no boss for you. DZ, Seal, Gas Blast, Craven. Put Craven down here. Craven has absorption. He gets kicked out of the DZ. And then we go to Craven. All right, Craven is going to move to their DZ. Now, Craven, you got some distance, so he's moving. It does count. He can send a max seal over to Tiny. And he's going to steal Jim's boss. All right, Julia has no boss. Jim has no boss. Skylight has one on Main Street. And Valar has one that will cap in round 3. And that is the end of round number 1. In round number 1, we've got SLY with a blessing. They have Temple Lockdown with Tiny and Bones. And let's go over to Skylight. Skylight, you're up. All right, Skylight is going to move to the stairs of the temple. She can't get in until somebody else is out. Going to send Tang to Main Street. Seal and Thrill. And a BT7 to Bones is going to break her seal. All right, let's go to Tiny. Tiny, you're up. Tiny's going to go Gold Tang. Crimson's boss. Thanks for clarifying. Gold Tang will be a. It is a Stang. He does have a Stang, not a Tang. So Gold Stang is going to be a 39-point Stang. So we have Jules and Skylight with 25s, Tiny with a 39. Going to send a max seal over to Bones. Got a fight going on in the temple. An F5 Terminator to the wall, and it hits. F5 Terminator, there's no Gladiator effect this round. He does have Grenade Wax and also BSC. And he also has a green block, a blue block, and another blue block. Tiny doing work with a 3-block shot with the F5 Terminator. Let's go to Gemstone. All right, Jim is going to go Seal and Thrill. Going to send Stang over. and a gas blast to Bones. So we're going to move her up just a little bit. Now, gas blast, Bones is sealed. So again, they're going to just break the seal. Couple grenade shots, couple seals broken. So Jim with a seal and thrill. Staying to Skylight's boss, and a gas blast is going to break that fresh max seal that was just thrown. All right, let's go to Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones in the temple. Go Bones, Jules, Crimson, Valar, and Craven. All right, Bones going to send Stang over to Crimson's boss. And that is a 35-point Stang, potentially, just like Jim. So just to keep up, so you guys know, Amy has a 35 out. Tiny has a 39 out. Jules and Sky have 25s out. And Jim has a 35 out. Going to drop a little bit of heel smoke. And F4 Terminator to the wall. All right. You are healed. Can't do it. I got heel smoke. Heel smoke stays. I played the lottery last week and missed one number. It was 57, and I got 56. I told them I meant 57, but they didn't give me the $1 million, unfortunately. But I meant 57. No seal. You got the heel. All right. Let's go to Jules, you're up. Both teams with some early nerves. We're seeing it come out. Just relax, have a good time, everybody. There's a lot of action left. Binds to Tiny. Grizz to Amy, and Lunacy Diablo to Crimson. Jules going with the 1-2-3 attack. Tiny, Amy, and Crimson. All right. All right, I'm going to give Sly a warning for the double prevention. So, which person is actually preventing it? Crimson or Tiny? All right. So Tiny's using his tank page 1. Crimson still has hers. The Grizz is prevented on Amy. The Vines will break Tiny's seal. And the shot will go through to Crimson. And this time it's going to hit harder. We got Lunacy with Diablo. All right, shot goes through to Crimson, taking her from 428. 185 gets through, dropping her down to 243. So she is about 40% of her total. 598, 2 shots back to back from Jules, dropping her down to 243. Vines get through. Tiny dropping you down to 90. And you're no longer sealed. All right. We go from Jules. Let's go to Crimson. Crimson, you're up. Got Crimson, Valar, and Craven. We got Amy in the temple, no seal. Tiny in the temple, no seal. Skylight on the steps with the seal. And then we go Crimson, Valar, and Craven. Valar has a boss out. Skylight has a boss out. And and Amy and Crimson have bosses out. All right, she's going to send Max Seal over to Bones. And she's going to hit the Whiskey. Skylight's going to Phantom Cape the Seal. So, Bones, you have no seal. And the Whiskey is going to bring 50% of her health back. So the Whiskey is going to bring her back from 243 to about 542. So she's back to about 90%ish of her total health. 542 out of 598. Maybe a little less, but you get the idea. Valar, final move for Arc in round 2, and then we go to Craven. All right. So Villar, you have to leave the DZ. You're going to drop a pet repel. And going gas blast to Amy. Red, blue from Crimson. First blue of the game. And that is going to break Villar's seal. Craven Light, you're up. Captain Craven going to release the boat. He said, call me Captain Craven. All right, it is a 1-block shot all the way over to the other side of the world right there. Now it's a blue block, but it gets them in the red. And this is a tough wall, as you guys have seen. So Craven Light, unpreventable. First block of the game. Let's take that one off the map from that side of the field. All right, that is the end of round number 2. The Temple is still on lockdown. Team SLY getting their second blessing. Craven also has the DZ, so he got 25 points. So no points for Arc. Villar stepped out of the DZ. So SLY with a wall lead, with a block lead. Arc with a flag lead. All right, I need captains. Give me your substitutes. Dimes, I think you got 3 coming in, and Jim, I think you got 2 coming in, right? Tell me who's coming in and tell me where they're coming in and who they're coming in for. All right, Sheila coming in for Sky. Bomber Sheila. Good job, Skylight. Good moves, and your boss is actually going to cap. You're going to get yourself some points here shortly. And Busy coming in as an extra defender. Slide on over Craven Light, Captain Craven Light. Make some room for Busy. Dimes coming in for Tiny. Tiny giving up those vines. Dimes coming over in the tank position. Will coming in for Crimson. Will the Rover. Good job by Crimson. Coming in, casting some seals. A little bit of healing whiskey. And Ocean Man coming in the DZ. All right, some wholesale substitutions is what they call that. So starters, Tiny and Crimson heading over to the bench. Will trying to make that case for 6th man of the year. Everybody else staying the same. All right, so here is the order. We're going to start out. It'll be the Shaman. After the Shaman, we go over to Dimes. After Dimes, we go to Jim. Jim, we go to Amy. Amy, we go to Jules. After Jules, we go to Will, who's in for Crimson. After Will, we go to Villar. Villar to Craven. After Craven, we go to Busy Bee. And after Busy, we go to Ocean Man. Again, Sheila, Dimes, Jim, Bones, Jules, Will, Valar, Craven, Busy, and Ocean Man, Shaman Sheila, at the start of your turn, watch the points roll in. How about 1 Tang, 2 Tangs, 1 Stang? By my count, that is 35, 25, and 25. You also cap the first flag of the game. So you take main straight. Let's go to scoreboard on the right. Give them their first flag. And Shaman, you have 15 seconds. Get your move in. Round number 3, everybody. Good, fast-moving match. I'm going to ask captains, keep it going. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it quick. So far, we've got SLY used a Psycho and a blue. Arc has used nothing. SLY's also used a cooldown. So we got a lot more action in play. Let's keep it fast and friendly. All right, Shaman. Going to move on into main straight. So Shaman, in round 3, she would cap in round 5. Activate Cosmic Serpentine on Dimes. Dimes, that is going to slow you for 2 turns. Half your normal speed. She's going to seal. And throw in an F5 Nebula loaded to the wall, Shaman Sheila, with a little extra BSC juice and some wax. Starting out with F5, very nice. F5 Nebula, a little bit better than the Terminator with no juice, but Amy had Gladiator, so it's going to scale pretty close. We're going to give you a we can find the wall damage. We're going to give you a black, a green, and we're going to give you 50% of a green, Shaman. So there's 50 green remaining. It's a hell of a wall. You got SLY already in the red, Arc getting a few bonus points there. All right, Boss, Activation, Seal, and F5 Nebula. Let's move over to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes, you are super slow. Strong play out of the gate, Shaman. Oh, look at Shaman. She called her Nickel. Deadly Nickel. Shots fired. Oh, yeah. All right, she's going. We might have to have the best catchphrase of the year. I think last year it was "Bye Felicia." Shaman might be trying to get in the game. That could be a Max Award. All right. Boss to Main Street from Dimes. F5 Standard Red Gel. Hold on before you do anything with that, Jim. Give me 1 sec. All right. Pet cast, F5 attack. Now, it is half normal speed and actions. So because she's not moving and because she's not dropping any smokes, a pet cast and an attack with a potion assist would fall into the half bucket. That's all she can do, though. So, Jim, you do have an F5 standard red gel. Dimes, I'm assuming that's from Doom. We need to know before they make a call on it. From Fuse. Okay. So, F5 standard red gel from Fuse. Repeat what outcome? She's playing boss to Main Street, and she's shooting Sheila's boss with an F5 Fuse with the red gel. All right, Gold Psycho for the Fuse. All right, first Psycho used. Dimes has absorption. The Psycho will hit Dimes. Dimes, you got no more protection. All right, after Dimes, let's go to Gemstone. We've got SLY in the red in blocks. We've got Arc all the way down to 50 green. Sheila has a boss out. Dimes has a boss out. Valar has a boss out. Amy has a boss out. And Crimson has a boss out. All right, it is round 3, and Jim can use her Cape of Craven. Very nicely done, by the way. Saving it for the right moment. Stealing Ocean Man's boss. No boss for you, OM. Sneaky maneuver there. Parch Smoke, Lunacy, Andro, Wrath to Will. Hello, Will. Jim firing with the Parch, with the Lunacy, with the Andro. It hits. All right, Will, after BSC, or I'm sorry, after Boro, Will, you're at 497. That's a little dicey. Not bad, but a little dicey. because Jim just brought the heat. Now you do have 28 armor pen resist. All right. 160 is getting through after armor pen resist. Jim taking Will the Bill from 497 down to 337. Yeah, about 60%ish, somewhere in that range. It's about a 40% shot right there out of the gate. So you can see. You can see what's up. All right, so Jim is a sniper, stealing a boss, Park Smoke Lunacy combo, straight to Will. He's at 337. All right, let's go from Jim to Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones going to Gold Spark Julia. Look at Amy. Amy was super ready. That's what I'm talking about, Amy. Way to be ready. Some people are just in awe hearing my voice. They're like, let's wait till Kills stop talking before we type our move. Amy is not. She's typing it while I'm talking. Thank you, Amy. She's going to send a Max Seal over to Will. E3 Terminator loaded to the wall from Bomber Bones. Hello, Red Block. Goodbye, Red Block. E3 Terminator taking down a red, and because it is a Terminator, and because it is an E3, how about 25% of the next red block? You got 75 red remaining. 3/4 of red block still up there. Jules, you're up, and you are gold sparked. We got Jules and we got Will. Then Villar, then Craven. Will he be Will the Bill or will he be Will the Hill? Like Glenn Fry said, the heat is on. We got a boss battle. We got a temple battle. We got a wall battle. All kind of stuff going on. Some mass confusion. And because I got a late start, I probably did miss Villar's super chat. So Villar, I do want to say, hello, Kills, 999 Army, box lovers, bundle buyers, PDL players, and everyone except Craven. Sorry, Villar, I know I missed you earlier. Jules going to blue spark herself. Getting back to normal size. Red Paul to Will. Oh, yeah. Craven. Craven sees the heat coming at Will. Looked like Dimes and Company were going after Boss, and looks like Ark and Company are going after the Boss, Will. All right, Will playing Red Psycho. Final Psycho of the entire match for Team SLY. I think Jules said, hey, Will, I'm going to make you my number 3. All right, she's also playing Pet Repel. All right, Blue Spark, get her normal size. Pet Repel, and a big, big shot that was going to do a lot of hurt. But, yeah, Red Psycho. And it will break Jules' seal. All right, Will. Pressure's on you. Your move. Start of Will's turn. Let's give him some points, everybody. How about we give him 35? How about we give him another 39? How about we fizzle out Amy's boss? And how about we cap Crimson's boss? First flag of the game for Team SLY. One flag to one. All right. Will is turning into a sniper as well. Going to hijack Busy's boss. Sorry, Busy. No boss for you. Will's also going to send a boss over to the other flag. Now, this one is not impeded by BossNet. BossNet is now out of play. So Will's boss would cap. Casting it at 3 would cap in 5. So you got Will's boss out there, Sheila's, Dimes, Valar's. That's the boss count at this point. Going to drop a Heal and Seal. Now, Heal and Seal is going to give him 10% back. So not out of the woods. Will, your base was $497, so we're going to give you 50 back. That's going to take your base from 337 up to 387. Still pretty dangerous woods you're in with Arc lurking. So he turns into a sniper, steals a boss, plays a boss. He does have the Heal and Seal in the mask and an F5 standard ammo to Sheila. It hits. Picking their poison. So the F5 standard ammo to Sheila's boss is going to take her boss from 100%. Do a damage check. With the F5 and with the health modifiers, taking Sheila's boss down to 90%. 90%. Moving on, let's go from Will to Valar. Valar, your move. Valar's going to summon Grizz to Ocean Man. All right, Valar, not much movement for you. So no movement penalty. Moving to the DZ. Grizz to Ocean Man. Heal and Seal. Ouch. Oh, baby. Smelter arrow from the Justice to Will. Oh. Y'all forgot about Dre. Don't forget Valar is the triplet. Craven, you better be reaching deep because by my calculation, you got Jim, Jules, and Valar all straight up going beast mode right now. She pulled a little bit of an okey doke. She said, I'm going to go into the DZ, but I'm going to shoot Will. Mm. With a Grizz to Ray. Villar is single-handedly going after the Outlaws. Villar's trying to outlaw the Outlaws. I don't think that's possible. Grizz hits. We'll send Ocean Man to the ocean. Actually, we're going to put him by the ocean. Ocean Man, you can have cake by the ocean. Yeah. Put you right there. But see why Ocean Man is flying? Check this out. All right, he gets grizzed. He's up in the air. He sees a shot going at will. And he says, let me tank page 1 before he lands. All right. Ocean Man out of the DZ. We're going to drop Ray down to 90%. Villar with a big shot. And they're going to use up a tank cooldown. That's a pretty solid trio right there. I ain't going to lie. All right, moving on. Let's go from Villar to Craven Light. Craven Light, you've had your work cut out for you. I don't think I've seen Arc play this aggressive in a long time. I think you guys woke him up. All right, and Villar, your boss did cap. So we're going to give Arc a second flag. Flag number 2. As you guys know, the first one, the second one, when you get to the third one, they start scaling up, 250 points a shot. Two flags for Arc, 1 flag for SLY. Craven Light is going to go Silver Spark, Red Benny to Sheila's boss, drop a seal, and an F4 standard ammo. That's Law Dog, right, Craven? All right, so Jim, Craven's using the Law Dog F4 red gel, and he's going to Silver Spark a Red Benny. After Craven, we got Busy Bee. After Busy Bee, we got Ocean Man. Oh, Julia says, I can't say the catchphrase. But she makes the bird disappear. How about that? She eclipses the bird. So Craven, no Red Benny, and no. That's a good time to use it, Jules. That's a good move. Craven was bringing the heat. He brought the pet and the shot, and it just disappeared for a round. Nothing hit. A swing and a miss. But you do get the seal. That's the good news. You do get the seal. All right. Let's go from Craven to Busy Bee. What are we going to see out of Miss Versatility? Busy Bee's got all kind of different magical moves. We got Busy Bee, and then we got, you guys know who he is. Some call him Ocean Man. Some call him Defender of the Year. Busy Bee is going to move to the temple. She's leaving the DZ, heading over. Hello, Amy. Here, Amy, I'm going to slide you over closer to your side, and we'll put Busy over here. I'll give you the seal. Just try to keep it on one move. Summon Gold Icky. Seal. And Busy, where would that Andro Shamrock be directed at? I figured, but I got to ask. All right, so let's start out with the Icky. So Busy's going with a Icky combo shot, Andro shot. So here's the way it's going to work. All right, we're going to start out with Dimes. Dimes, you got no seal. You're taking a little bit of damage from Icky. Not much, but a little bit. Bones, you got no seal either. You're taking a little bit of damage. Will, go ahead, Craven. Evoke the shot. All right. Will, you do have a seal with Icky. You're taking no damage, but you have no seal. Craven, that freshly cast seal of yours is it's gone. And Ocean Man, who's having cake by the ocean, you're taking some damage. So Ocean Man, I'm going to drop you to 85. Dimes. Amy, 98% each. Not much. And Ocean Man's going to use the first charge of Evoke. Now, this is important because it's going to cut that AP damage in half. With Will's APR, we'll see. Let me see what it's going to hit for. Will's currently at 387. But the Andro is not a seal breaker, but it's a stronger bullet. So she knew she was going to break the seal. That's a good combo shot. All right, Busy. With your AP, weapon equipped, you are going to get 98 minus Will's AP, which is going to be 28. You get 70 through. That is going to take Will from 387 down to 317. But, hold on. It is evoked. So, Will, we're going to give you half of that back. So, we'll give you 35 of that back. How about 352 because of Ray's evoke? So, you only take 35 from an AP shot. That's not bad. It's not bad. That's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Most overused, annoying cliche ever pronounced by anyone. All right, after Busy Bee, let's go to Ocean Man. Actually, my bad. That was Gold Icky. Dimes, I'm hitting you harder. I'm taking you down to 92. And Amy, I'm taking you down to 92 as well. Sorry, Busy. I missed the gold on the Icky. I just gave him an original Icky damage. And Ocean Man, you're getting extra too. You're down to 75. Ouch. Sorry, it's gold. So Ocean Man, finish us off in round number 3. Got a good battle. Good battle tonight, everybody. Keep it going. Got a battle on Main Street. We got a battle for Will's life. Ark saw the heat coming in at the bird, and they said, you know what? You hit us, we're going to hit you for something else. I love it. I love both strategies tonight. Ocean Man's going to move to his DZ. Now, all right, here's the thing. Ray, you're moving a long way. So I don't think you can get all that in. Ray's moving cross map to Villar. That's equivalent to a move. Same thing as you're moving to the temple. All right, no movement. He says he's not going to chance it. He's going to stay. Fair enough. All right, no movement to the DZ because he wants to get the Heal and Seal, the Gold Benny, and the shot all in. All right, Heal and Seal. We're going to kick him back up to 85%. Give him a seal. Gold Benny's going to be nice. And he's going to go standard ammo red gel. All right, Sheila's bird was at 90. This Benny is doing work. All right, Gold Benny coming in, taking her boss from 90. Down to 76. And the shot, no juice on it, taking her from 76 down to 68%. Chipping away, doing what they need to do. So the Gold Benny is live, and then the shot, dropping Sheila down from 90 to 68. It's about 22% knocked off that bird right there. And that is the end of the round. End of the round, we get a third blessing for SLY. And Busy Bee creeped in, and she got her own for Arc. Now, it may look like blessings were even, but it does depend on where you're at on the map. So some people's blessings may be a green block, some may be a red block. If you get them all, you're guaranteed to get 7 blocks, so you're going to be in the red. All right, end of round number 3. Let's go to round number 4. Shaman Sheila, you're up. This is the final round before halftime. Keep it rolling, everybody. Very good. We've got bosses with some damage. We got Will hobbling a little bit. We've got Will has a boss out. Sheila has a boss out. Dimes has a boss out. All right. Look at that. Sheila going nerf mode. How about throwing some dust over to Dimes? We're going to call her Dusty Dimes. I'm trying for the Max Award for Best Cliche. You know, you guys can vote for me. You can vote for, you don't have to just vote for each other. Shaman going S6 Freedom to the wall. I like that S6. I like it a lot. Let's get rid of that 50 green. Up. Hold on. $50 green, blue, and blue for the Shaman. It was 50%. It was already damaged. So 2 blue and a 50, Shaman. S6 in the house. It's a Freedom, but it's an S6. And Freedom is the 3rd strongest grenade, by the way. All right, let's go from the Shaman to Dusty Dimes. Dusty Nickel. Sorry. You are correct. Give Dimes about 5 more seconds. Dimes, when we said your moves are half speed, we didn't mean like your real life typing them in is half speed. You can type them in at normal speed. And then I'll translate them in the game to half. Yeah. Anyway, come on, Dimes. Let's go. Okay. Now, it's a whole lot of stuff that you did. But remember, you only can act at 50% your speed. Hold on before you stop all that stuff. Warrior Slam and Unholy. So I'm going by progression. Dimes is going to Warrior Slam, which means she can move, activate Warrior Slam, and Dust. Now, this is a tricky situation because, one, Julia did not have Eli, and Dimes noticed that. So, Julia, your Wrath is out of game the rest of the game. But I would nominate both those for Move of the Year because here's the deal. Sheila put the dust on Dimes, which means that's all she can do. So there is no F4 attack from the fuse to Beasley's bird. The only thing she can do is move, slam, unholy the dust. So Julia loses her Wrath the rest of the game. Actually, that is correct. Dimes, back out the Wrath. No, you are correct. You are correct. She's Warrior Slamming the Doom and Unholying the Dust. It actually, that's a great question, Jim, because we haven't played it. So I'm gonna double check the wording. So the actual wording on the ability is, and melee attack breaks random weapon. So it doesn't matter what you typed. So, Julia, from your character record sheet from your CRS, you can type the 6 weapons on your CRS. All right. So we have Wrath, Doom, Raptor, Cosmic Gridlock, and Polonium. So here's what we're going to do. The Wrath, the Doom, the Raptor, the Gridlock, and the Polonium will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is a 6, Dimes, you will choose one of those other 5 weapons. So because she has 5 equipped, 6 is going to be player's choice. All right, so let's do this the old-fashioned way. I'll let you guys pick just for the sake of time. I do have the dice mod updated, but this will work the same. Dimes, pick a number 1 to 6. You guys can see the 5 listed, so you'll know if it's 6, then Julia will probably be losing a Wrath. I'm pretty sure I know what Tammy will pick. All right, she picks a 4. And it is a 5. All right. You know, sometimes we're making good progress and we just get stuck in a rut, but it's a good game so far. All right. Jules loses her Polonium. So you lose your sword. Probably the one she would have chose, to be honest. All right, Dimes. So again, let me recap what happened there, because this is good moves by both teams. Sheila, this might go under the radar, but I'm going to tell you, that combo was one of my favorite moves of the year so far. Sheila played Cosmic Serpentine to slow down the hardest hitting player. And she noticed that last turn, Dimes was just able to do enough without the smoke. So she played Dust Smoke, which kind of put Dimes in a situation where she had to play the Unholy. But because Dimes moved and charged, she's 50% nerfed. So she can only move, slam, and get the dust. So it's a very good move. Dimes went after the big kill, trying to take the AP weapon out, and almost got it. But yes, the wording on it is random weapon. And we haven't played it in a while, so I'm glad we got it right. All right. Anyway, with all that being said, let's move on. So we got from dimes, we go back to gemstone. And also a good challenge as well, Jim. It was a very moonshot type of move, actually, wasn't it, Jason? It was one of those like Torment and Myers and all that stuff you guys do. All those crazy combinations you guys come up with. All right, Jim is going to go Archon with a little Mythic Kazi and a Frenzy Andro to Will. Oh my gosh. Will, I don't know what you did, but Jim is going Arc Smoke with a Mythic Kazi, adding some AP to you. Then she's going to Frenzy Andro to you. He's like, oh well. Crack open another cold one for me, man. Let's do it. Craven says, hold on. We're gonna talk about this for a second. Evoke the shot. All right. So we're going to get Arc Smoke, which is going to enrage Jim, also enrage Kazi, and it is Mythic Kazi. All right, so Mythic Kazi is going to be AP 22. It's also giving her a lunacy effect. So that AP 22 plus the lunacy going to take Will down to 330. Now Ray's using the second charge of Evoke on the shot. It's going to be a big shot, but it's still a good nerf. $208 minus Will's mitigation. Going to take it to 180. Ray evoking half of it. Nice evoke there, Ray. Taking it down to only 90. Now, I'm saying only 90. I mean, that would have been 180 that got through. That's a hell of a hit. But it's still taking Will down to 240. All right. There you go. All right. Amy's like, got to take care of my buddy Will. Link Silver Spark to Will. Dropping a seal. I like this move too. F5 Minister Gamma to Will. All right, how about that? How about a Lynx and an F5 Minister shot? Well done, Bones. Now, the pressure is turning into the defense. All right, Jules says the Lynx can go through, but shot's not going through. So how about a red Psycho? And by my count, everybody's out of Psychos. No more Psychos. Amy, you are going to not lose your seal because you just sealed yourself. But you are going to lose 10, taking you down to 82. Lynx is going to heal you to take you back to 100. And Silver Spark Lynx is going to heal Will, so he doesn't get the Gamma, but he does get the heal. But to be honest, it's more of a heal, not as much of a base. So the percentage of base he gets back is not very much off of Lynx. We'll take him from 240 back to 255 base. He gets a little back from Lynx. The shot is stopped. But you never, hey, that 15 base might be a difference maker. All right, let's go from Amy to Jules. Jules, then Will, then Villar, then Craven, then Busy, then we got halftime. Hey, look, everybody's playing to their strength tonight. Oh, hell. All right. Arc Spark, Mythic Pike to Will. Parch, Frenzy, Wrath, Andro to Will. Craven, I don't know what you got for this one, buddy. All right. Well, first of all, we're going to see the first ever Mythic Pike. Mythic Pike is crazy. So, Will, I'm going to let you pick this number. A 1 or a 2? Mythic Pike. It's going to hit you for 35. 3 or 4 is going to hit you for 70. 5 or 6 is going to hit you for 105. It'll be by far the hardest hitting pet we've ever seen in a game. It's ridiculous. All right, Will. 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6. 5 or 6 is going to be 105 AP. It'll be triple Pike damage of the mythic variety. He went Fred Sanford. Did you go Fred Sanford? He said, here it is, Elizabeth. All right, Will with a 4. Oh, no. 105. Holy Toledo. Oh my gosh. 105 is going to take him to 140, and as Craven said, he lets it hit. Jules by far dealing more than 140. If he would have gotten single damage, he would have lived to heal himself. Will has taken lethal damage. First kill of the night for Ark. Ark is getting a skull. Kel, can you add Julia to the career kill list? That is why she's deadly. Dimes, who you got coming in for Will? That was a hell of a lot of persistence. All right. Crimson coming back in for Will the Bill. All right, let's go to Crimson. We go from Jules to Crimson, Crimson, Valar, Valar to Craven, Craven to Busy, Busy to Ocean Man. We got Will, Dimes, and Sheila, all with bosses out. All right, we need Crimson's move. Crimson coming in off the bench. We need Crimson Tide. We give her 5 more seconds. Still a gold Benny in play. All right, she's going to summon Papa. All right, so if you guys haven't seen Papa in a while, Papa enrages the whole team. So for the next round, that means Crimson, Craven, Ocean Man, Dimes, well, it'll be to halftime. It does stack. Seal F4 Terminator to the wall. It hits, and you know what? That was a 75% wall, so how about Crimson Tide with the F4 Terminator? We saw an E3 Terminator before. Took 125. Well, how about Crimson Tide with the F4 going 75% of the block? And how about another complete block for Crimson Tide? Almost 2 complete blocks, knocking them down. Good job to Crimson Tide coming in fresh off the bench and getting a couple shots there. All right, let's go from Crimson Tide to Villar. We got only a couple moves before halftime. We got Villar, Craven, Busy, and Ocean Man, and then we go to halftime. You know what? Villar says she's doing her best Craven liked. Because Craven Light released his boat and got a blue block. Well, look at Villar. She's a sniper. Taking down her own blue block. All right, Villar. Good stuff there. Couple captains in effect. All right, let's go from Villar to Craven to Busy to Ocean Man. Craven, your final move of the first half. Craven, Busy, and Ocean Man. And we get to halftime. Craven might be looking for a boat, but there are no boats left, Craven. Not till the second half. But you are enraged. Because Crimson cast Papa. All right, Craven is going to head over to the temple. Leaving the DZ, heading over to the temple. Grizz to Busy. Going to play a heal and seal. And is Grizzy going to hit Busy? Um, Kel or Moon, can you check to see if I missed the seal? And if I did miss the seal, Craven, I'll give you another action. I can't go that far to see her move. All right. Busy played a seal. She has not taken any damage. So Busy should have been sealed. Craven. I'll let you redo your entire move. See if there's any actions, changes, or additional actions. So you can go with a brand new, fresh move. Craven might need to refresh, maybe. I'm getting his moves really late. All right, there you go. Bane to their wall. All right, so Craven still moving out of the DZ. Put him over here in range. Going to seal and thrill. Plus he's enraged. And I did not move Valar's blue block, Craven, by the way. She was Captain Valar, so she'd gotten that blue block. So he's going to go Bane to their wall. He's going to rebuild that blue block. So basically stays. And he goes E3 Nebula loaded. Going to take down the first wall of the game for Team SLY. So SLY, pretty good wall lead right now. It's 300 points right there. Arc taking the flags. SLY with the temple and also with the first complete wall. All right. So the blue block came down, went right back with Craven's Bane. Seal and Thrill. Wall taken down. Let's go to Busy Bee and then Ocean Man. Busy Bee, your move. Busy. Come on, you know better. Why? Why? You know you can't play Gold Rocky in round number 4. Gold Rocky to Busy, Pet Repel, F5 standard, Gamma to Sheila's Bird. She does get the heal. And let's go to Ocean Man. All right, Sheila's Bird's going to heal back up to 88 with the F5. Ocean Man, final move before half. Remember with Rocky, it's the rules of Nolan, except he flies. Oh, you don't have to. It's not my point, so you don't have to apologize to me. It's your score. Move to the DZ for Motion Man. All right, no movement penalty. He's good. Pet repel. And Wolfram over to Busy. Gonna break her seal. And gonna be armor pen shot to Busy Bee. And I won't calculate it because health is gonna reset. At halftime. So no need to even do the math there. All right. We get another blessing for Busy Bee. We get another blessing for Team SLY. Dimes, give me your second half subs. Jim, give me your second half subs. Still making good time, everybody. Keep it focused. We got some chests that are going to cap this round. Crazy first half, but certainly, Amy, a lot of testing, I think, right? Some new stuff. Busy staying in. Sheila heading to the sidelines. And Sheila, again, I'm not even joking. That combo move you played, I think, was probably the best move you've ever played in Play Dead Live. Very well done. Dimes heading back over to the tank position. Busy going back over to her DZ where she started. What you got, Dimes? Joe coming in for Amy. Dimes is Will back in? Was he continuation in your second half? I need to go back and see if Will was part of that lineup. Or did you sub him out? Okay. So you had Crimson coming back in 5, right? Will playing 2? Okay. Take a look at everybody's positioning and all their buffs. Make sure we got everybody right. All right, here's a new order, everybody. Pay close attention. We got a good one. Arc certainly with the flags, but SLY doing some different things. So we're going to start out with the Pope will be first, followed by Dimes, who can now move at normal speed. The Serpentine is no longer affecting you. So then we got Dimes. Then we got Jim. Then we got the Animal. Then Jules. Then Crimson is back. Then Valar. Then Craven. Busy stays in. And then Ocean Man. So again, Alex, Dimes, Jim, Joe, Jules, Crimson, Valar, Craven, Busy, and Ocean Man at the start of the round. Pope, your boss caps. Dimes, unfortunately, your boss fizzled. Arc fought back a little bit and kind of disrupted SLY's boss kill strategy. Arc with their third flag. All right, Pope, your move. You got 15 seconds. And I'm going to push the pace just a little bit. Just hit 11 o'clock. So we are going to push in round 5. Pope and then Dimes. All right, Pope is going to go boss to Main Street. Drop a seal and thrill. And a D30 loaded to the wall. It hits. It you get that nagging blue block. Actually, you don't. You get 75% of that blue block. 25 blue remaining. D30, not much with no juice. You did get the thrill from it. All right, let's go to Dimes. Dimes, you're up. And Craven's probably smiling. He's like, hey, I put that blue wall back with Bane, and then they didn't get the blue wall down. We got Dimes and then Gemstone. Alex on Main Street. And then we've got Will's boss that'll cap this turn. All right, Dimes. You're going to send Red Poe over to Pope's boss. Sending a Max Seal over to Joe. And an S6 standard ammo red gel from Fuse to Pope's Boss. And Poe does not like other birds. It hits. All right. Now, Pope, your gear's pretty good. Dal has been hooking you up. But you still got an S6 red gel coming from Deadly Dimes. And she is deadly. All right, so Poe is hitting Pope. Taking you down to 90. Deadly Dimes is going to do a lot more. Taking you down to 53%. How about Deadly Dimes with a pet combo fuse shot on a well-geared player taking 47% off the table? Very nicely done, Dimes. Rocking the house. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. All right, Gemstone is going a little bit of Pet Repel. I got to tell you, man, if you guys like PvP, you saw the AP damage from Arc, and you just saw Dimes with some straight-up damage. This is going to be a good one. Stasis, over to Joe. All right, we'll wait on the Stasis. Pet Repel, Stasis to Joe. Move to the Temple. All right. So Joe is going to do the eye ring. And Jim, you know you can't hit your own wall from the Temple. So no grenade attack. She gets the Pet Repel. She gets the Stasis. She gets the movement. But you can't hit your own wall from the Temple. All right, moving on from Gemstone to Joe. Got a few more rounds. Both teams, just settle down. Give your best gameplay. Don't waste any moves. Focus. Finish this game up strong. Had some mistakes on both teams' parts. Just give it your best the last 3 rounds. Animal moving over to the Temple. Just type. You don't need to. Jason's got it. He's on top of it. Move to Temple. Pet Repel. Animal sending a boss over to Main Street. Ah, they sense something. Pope in a little trouble. Animal sneaking in. And F5, Nebula loaded to the wall. It hits, and we are in wall number 2. Remember, wall number 2, different health. F5, Nebula for the animal, coming in fresh off the bench. Joe? Black, green, and green triple block shot for the animal. All right, after the animal. And let me get your animals boss in 5, would cap in 7. Same thing with Pope. Pope in 5 would cap in 7 too. All right. Jules, you're up. Everything is magnified. Stangs, tangs, blessings, kills, DZ, bosses. Everything comes into effect. Jules playing radar on Pope's boss. Going to drop her own seal. And F5 Terminator to the wall. Craven Light says, hold on. I don't like the look of that F5 Terminator. Red blue from the animal, second blue of the game. They have 1 remaining. Going to take Jules down to 90%. Her seal has not yet resolved. All right, Crimson, your move. All right, at the start, all right, I think Crimson, it was your boss that capped in round number 1, correct? Your boss capped, and Amy's fizzled out. Yeah, you can't. Blight cannot become a second boss. He can become a boss if yours is taken, but he can't be a second boss play. Nonetheless, you still cap Will's boss, and your boss is capped for the second flag, but you can't double dip on the same boss. You can have it used if it's been taken from you. All right, she's going to play Blitz to Radar. Okay. Here, let's go with this. All right, Pet Repel is good. Radar is not out. When Radar comes out, Radar basically just comes out and puts a seal on the boss and then disappears. So Radar's not there. So I'll give you a third pet. Give you a third option. You can still, I'll still let you play a pet, but I want to get one that we can get in play. That I like. That I do like. All right. Blight as Radar, and they're going to put a seal on Joe's boss. It's a nice move. Man, there's a lot of seals out. All right. Blight is Radar, Pet Repel, F5 Nebula to the wall, Jim. It hits. All right, F5 Nebula. That's back-to-back F5 Nebulas. Now, these are higher point value walls, so you ain't going to get the 3 blocks like Joe. But with the F5 Nebula, you still get double blue blocks. And SLY is taking a whole wall advantage. Whole wall advantage for Team SLY. All right, let's go from Crimson to Villar. Villar, you're up. We got Villar, Craven, Busy, and Ocean Man. Villar's going to summon Stang to Pope's Boss. Dust Smoke to Dimes. Dimes, I got to tell you, they are Nerf City you tonight. That's fine. I mean, yeah, no worries. I mean, as long as we get the pet right, it's not like you're calling a different pet. You call the one that you have. So, Villar has red Stang, everybody. And that is a 39-point Stang. All right, so summon Stang to Pope's Boss, Dust Smoke to Dimes, and an S6 shot to Joe's Boss. But you see that seal that Crimson just put on Joe's Boss, right, Villar? You do a great job of breaking that seal. A hell of a shot for a seal breaker. All right, Craven Light, you're up. Craven, Busy, and Ocean Man. Craven bringing the big shot right now. Activate Guard, Red Curtis to Main Street Boss. Craven Light's Boss to their chest. And a Pet Repel, F5 standard ammo. Now that is a little bit of a surprise. Red Curtis to Main Street. We'll send the boss in from Craven Light. That boss is in 5. It will cap in 7. So Red Curtis to break the seal. And the F5 Law Dog for the shot. Jim says wait. All right, so the Red Curtis does break the seal, and Pope prevents the attack. So no damage taken. All right, Busy Bee, you're up. I like that sneaky guard boss play, Craven. That was pretty clever. Out of nowhere. First time we've seen that. All right, Busy Bee says, hold on. Don't count the bee out. How about B sending Red Benny to Animal's Boss? and a F6 Minister. Gamma to the Pope's boss. Craven brings it. Busy Bee brings it again. Animal's going to medic the F6 Minister shot. Which would actually give him a heal. Okay. Yeah, we've never medicked a Minister shot before. Or hold on. All right. Can't medic the shot. He can medic the Benny. I wanted to check on it. It's a nice play, but it is damage. So it has to be damage. So Animal, do you want to medic the red Benny and take half the red Benny damage? Can't medic the heal, unfortunately. That you can do. All right. So Crimson is going to Judas the heal to Animal's boss, which is at 100. But yes, that can be done. All right, so here's the way this is going to go down. Busy Bee, your Benny is going to hit Joe's boss, and it's going to damage it. And then your shot is going to go to Pope's boss, and the Judas is going to be redirected to Animal's boss, and it's going to heal it for the damage it lost. So Joe's boss still at 100. Pope's boss still at 53. Judas has been used to redirect. All right, everybody got that? Ocean Man, you're up. Crazy stuff tonight. And Joe can delete his medic page 3. All right. So, no. Man, you guys are doing some crafty stuff tonight. So, yes, you can blitz Benny. All right? No, you cannot unholy dimes and throw an F5 Terminator. So, Ray, you get one of two choices, and I'll show you why, but I'll let you pick first. Unholy or F5 to the wall? Which one do you want to go with? All right. He's going to go unholy. Now, here is the good thing about that. You don't have to move on top of Dime's area to cast the unholy, because now it's going to be your toss. The reason you couldn't is because you can't run past her, drop the unholy, and then move up here to throw the grenade. You would have had to move here, drop the unholy, and then you wouldn't be in grenade range. But because you're just using that, you can stay where you're at, and the unholy will be removed. All right, everybody got that? Okay, so that's the end of the round. I don't want the rounds to end. Crazy stuff. At the end of the round, Jim getting a third blessing. Animal getting a blessing. The DZ was even yet again in round 5. All right, let's go to the Pope. Pope. Start of round 6. Make it happen. We got the Pope, then dimes. Craven is on one chest. Animals on another. Pope is on one as well. Gear will be a factor. All right, pet repel. One second. All right, hold on. I got to calculate. All right. So he's playing the pet repel. He is going to play Tang to his boss. He's got a couple Tangs up there. Got Valar's Red Stang. Pope's Tang could be worth 25. Limerick loaded to the wall with a brand new S8. So that's the only one he can play. Craven Light lets it hit. I love me some S8. So he went light, left that 25 blue the first time, but he destroys the blue this time, takes a red block with him with the S8, and actually give you 25% carryover. It's a lot of potion right there. 75 red remaining. All right, dimes. No longer dusty dimes. You're up. All right, she's going to go Mask of the Prophet, Silver Spark. Thank you, Nixie, for your very descriptive description, dimes. Activate Mask of the Prophet, Silver Spark, very mythic Rainu to Main Street Boss. I love me some Nixie. Doing the backstroke in the moat. Yeah. Seal and Thrill, E3 standard ammo, red gel fuse to Pope's Boss. Hits. One sec. All right. Rainu's going to hit the boss and hit the wall. Seal and Thrill. Nixie knows she's very descriptive. The Mask of the Prophet's going to double pet damage. Hasta la vista, Pope's Boss. He's gone. Rainu doubles it up. Rainu is mythic. She doubled it up with the Mask of the Prophet and then followed it up with a E3 standard ammo. Dead. And you also got a blue block. Jim, you're up. All right, going to throw the Torment over to Dimes. Red Benny to Joe's Boss. S6 standard ammo to Joe's Boss. Now, I think Jim hits pretty hard too. All right, animal is sealed. Right, the shot. So the Red Benny's going to hit Joe's Boss, and it's going to do some damage too, Joe. Buckle up, buddy. It appears to be your turn. We just saw the Pope. Red Benny taking Animal's Boss down to 89. Jim with the S6 standard ammo red gel. A lot of damage here. Going to break Animal's seal. And only half of it's going to go through. So Jim says, hey, Dimes, I see your shot, and I raise you my own. But luckily for Animal's Boss, it's only 50% of it. But still taking you from 89 down to 64, Joe. 64% back-to-back boxing slug matches. All right, after Gemstone, let's go to Joe. Animal's been doing some work. Going to seal. S6 Nebula loaded to the wall, signed Daryl. Okay. Let's not copy and paste Craven Light's name. He named the wall Daryl. Seal S6 Nebula to the wall. Red block. Wall number 2, red level. First red block of the game. Animal taken down 1 with an S6 Nebula. Jules, you're up. Oh, hell. Mount Fury it is. You know, Dimes was furious. I think Jules just got furious. Climbs Mount Furious. No red czar, because you have to climb the mountain. So no pet. But you do get the Arc Smoke S6 Wrath. I like the red czar play to increase it. But you can't do all that and climb the mountain. So Julia does take 25%. It hits. Ouch. Those are words you don't want to hear. All right. Joe was at 64%. Jules dealing an extra 33% with an S6 Wrath standard ammo. Taking Joe from 64. Down to 18. Ouch! Mount Fury is a monster. Nobody's taking Main Street. It's craziness right now. All right, after Jules, let's go to Crimson. Dimes went crazy. Jim went crazy. Jules is going crazy. Team started out conservative, and then they started killing, and they started capping, and then they started all kind of stuff. All right, throwing Dust Smoke over to Villar. Links over to Joe's boss. Going to give him a little bit back. Going to give you more back. And an S6 Terminator loaded. Now, Grant, remember, Lynx primarily is kicking back to Crimson, so she gets the benefit. But Lynx will give Joe's boss a small boost. And it's not red, so it's going to take Joe's boss from 18 up to 26%. And Jim, the S6 Terminator. Red-blue. All right, so red-blue, first blue of the game, is going to swoop in. It's going to break Crimson Seal, but it's going to stop a high-powered grenade. And a small amount of healing to Joe's boss. Kick it back up to 26. All right, after Crimson, let's go to Villar. Villar, you got the dust on you. As you guys can see, we've got SLY has one blue. Arc's got two blues remaining. All right, she's going to unholy the dust. Sending Mythic Benny over. And F4 Neon Aerogel to Main Street. It hits. I think we realized that was just that was borrowed time. Mythic Benny and the combo shot taking Joe's boss out of play. So we lost the Pope's boss. We lost Joe's boss. We got walls that are one block. I mean, this is crazy. This is coming down to some madness. All right, Villar finishing the job. After Villar, we got Craven Light. Craven, Busy, and Ocean Man. If you guys are having a good time, this is the second great match this week. If you guys are enjoying it, the passion, the battle, these two teams going at it, give me a 999 in chat right now, because this is Arc and SLY at the absolute finest. These two teams certainly match up well, and they go down to the wire every time they play. All right, Craven Light is going to head over and do a little wall damage. So we're moving Craven up here. Going to throw a max spark over to Busy. Going to slow her. And he's going to go Freedom Loaded to the wall. Freedom Loaded with no juice. We saw how tough that wall was, Craven. We just had somebody throw an S6 term. No, it wasn't S6 term. Sorry. That was shut down. Animal with the S6 Nebula. The S6 Nebula took down a block. Craven Light. Taking 60 red. Got 40 red remaining. SLY has hit the tougher portion of the wall. Arc still on their first wall. Arc got a lot of ground to make up. Busy B, you're up. And I did not reset them for the second half, but the boats are there, by the way, just so you guys know. Busy B is going to turn into a tank. F4 Shamrock, standard ammo to Craven's boss. All right, tank Busy B. Rage, F4 standard ammo to Craven Light's boss. Y'all know Craven's Light's boss ain't going down like that. Craven Light, taking a little bit of damage. It's an F4. %. 11% with the F4, with the Rage, and the weapon. held up pretty well. All right, after Busy Bee, let's go to Ocean Man. Let's go Silver Spark Gold, Curtis. Going to go Vines to Julia. Going to break her seal. Going to take her down to 65%. And going to go Wolfram. Splits between damage and AP. All right. Ray going with the Wolfram. And there is no weight. It already hits. And 100 is getting through after the APR, Ray. So taking her from 472 down to 372. So Julia at 65% health on Mount Fury and also down to 372 base. The Silver Spark Gold Curtis. Yeah, it hits the wall. Taking it from 40% left, Ray. It's a Gold Curtis, taking it down to 20% with the Silver Spark. So you cut the remaining amount in half. Craven hit it with a Freedom, no juice. Took it down 60. Ray hits it with a Silver Spark Gold Curtis, taking it from 40 down to 20. And that, everybody, is the end of round number 6. One blessing to SLY and a fourth blessing to Arc. So blessings pretty close. All right. Let's get starters back in the game. We got one round of 4, everybody. You guys know what's at stake. Ocean Man heading over to the sidelines. Great job by you as always. Dimes is tormented, but she's heading over to the sidelines, so it doesn't matter. Got to remember who's in and who's out, everybody. Do not waste your smokes and your cast if a person's not going to be there. Tiny's coming back in. Bomber Bones coming back in. Animal heading over to the sidelines. All right, we got Bones, Crimson, Craven, and Tiny all in the game. Busy Bee heading over to the sidelines. The DZ was even yet again. SLY with a 25-point advantage in the DZ. Every other time has been even money. But SLY did have control one turn. Pope heading over to the sidelines. We're bringing Skylight back in for one final move. All right, everything else should stay the same. Jim will stay in the temple. Julia's on Mount Fury. Skylight's in. Valar is in. And here's the order. Sky, Tiny, Jim, Amy, Julia, Crimson, Valar, and Craven. Skylight, you're up. Your final move. You send a max seal over to Julia. Silver Spark, Summon Rage, S8 Terminator to the wall. It is I'm going to give Arc can use a M7, but I know for a fact that Skylight does not have an S8 because it just came out tonight and it could not have been traded to her before the bundle. So it's going to be an M7. So Craven, it'll be an M7 Terminator. Still going to be strong. All right, using a final blue of the game for SLY. They have no blues remaining, but they shut down a big grenade shot. All right, let's go to Tiny. Tiny, you're up. All right, going to go Bane to their wall. Now, That wall was 75% red. So I get it. But Bane only builds 25% of it back, so it stays with 3 red blocks. Going to send Dust Smoke over to Jim in the temple. And going to go F4 Terminator loaded from Tiny. So we need to move Tiny up just a little bit. Jim says wait. I'm going to go red-blue from Jim. They're second of the game. They have 1 remaining. There's only 1 blue remaining. So here's the way this went down. Tiny rebuilt that 25% of a wall. Could be huge. Dust Smoke to Jim and F4 Terminator loaded. So let's go from Tiny over to Gemstone. Jim's kind of camped out right now. So that's a full red. Now the other wall for SLY is only 20% red. So that wall's barely hanging on. All right. Jim is going to go down and activate the Doomsday key. And that will take Craven Light's boss from 89 all the way down to 39. Out of nowhere, big shot from Jim. Woo! It just heated up. Jim pulling that shot out of nowhere. Maybe you didn't see it coming. Craven was sitting comfortably at 89, and all of a sudden Jim pulled a 50% shot on him. And the Dust Smoke doesn't affect the Doomsday. All right, Craven holding on by 39%. Jim with a big shot. Amy, you're up. All right. Amy is going to move to range. All right, you got to move to Craven Light's boss range. Bane to their wall. And S6 prevention, S6 minister, and Skylight prevents it. But the Bane does rebuild a fresh wall. We're pretty much committed at this point. It's going to come down to one of two things. One additional block put back. Amy denied by Sky. All right, after Amy, we've got Jules on Mount Fury. Now, Jules is taking 25%, but she's still getting the damage buff. All right, so here's where she's at. Now that she's up here, she hasn't made the climb. Red Czar to Craven's boss. Going to drop a heal smoke. Seal's going to pop. So she'll lose the seal, take 25%. It's going to drop her down to 45. F4, standard ammo red gel, Craven at 39 with Red Czar and a damage bonus. Hold on 1 second. All right, so Red Czar cannot attack Craven's boss. What Red Czar does is it gives a bonus to Julia's Mount Fury attack, which might be just as bad. So when you play the Red Czar, the only thing that can hit bosses are Curtis, Benny, Poe. Red Czar actually is a ram, and it hits the volcano, and it enrages the flame more. So what it does is gives Julia, because it's red, an added 6% bonus. So Craven, she's not getting 33%, she's getting a 40% bonus. from Mount Fury. One sec. It's going to be close. %. Craven Light, your boss is sauce. With the boost from Mount Fury, 39% bonus damage. Craven Light's boss is down for the count. Crimson Tide. You were up. This game just got super, super close, everybody. We are down to the wire. We got Crimson, we got Valar, and we got Craven. Health check. Skylight, 100%. Jim, 100%. Jules, 45%. Valar, 100%. Crimson, Valar, and Craven. Man, oh man, are these SLY Arc games down to the absolute final moves. Doomsday, Mount Furies, boat captains, temples. Crimson Tide going thrill smoke. Terminator loaded to the wall. Oh yeah, you got that red block. It was only 20%. Crimson Tide, 20%, and you actually got extra. That wall is only 70% red. Only 2 blocks remaining to get down that second block. Jim says wait. Jim, I'm assuming you want to use a blue. I'll allow it. since you've already typed wait. Let me know where it's coming from. All right, Villar using red, blue. That's the final one of the game. And we are going to put it back. That 20% of a wall is back up, Craven. All right, let's go to Villar. Villar, your final move of the night. Epic, epic contest. Too close to call, everybody. It's a good one. Flags, kills, walls, it stangs, tangs. We got Villar and Craven both scheming right now. All right. By move and drop heal, okay. So here's what you can do. You're leaving the DZ to go to Mount Fury. No attack, but playing the heal and dropping a heal smoke. So Julia, Villar drops down to 75 as soon as she climbs Mount Fury. Okay? She plays Lynx, takes her back to 50. And surrounded by heal smoke. So Craven, if you got anything for the Lynx or the heal smoke. It's no Terminator. She can't get the attack off. Okay. Yep. All right, Craven, your final move. You got Jules at 50%, plus her and Villar surrounded by heal smoke, and then you got free reign. The whole map is yours, whatever you decide to do. All right, so Craven is going to summon Wicked to Sky, which is basically going to steal her elixir, and it's going to double his. So he needed a target. I love it. So doubling the BSC. Very nice move. Taking over the temple on the final move. Doubling his BSC elixir. And S6 Terminator loaded to the wall. Crushing the 20% of the red block. Crushing the next red block. And crushing the final red block. Craven Light with a 2.5 block shot, finishing out the wall. Double elixir, S6 Terminator, bringing it to an interesting finish. What a nice move. Way to bring Wicked out of the woodwork. And getting that 7th blessing. All right. Let's count down the walls. 7 total for Team SLY. That is going to take them all the way down to the red, and that is their 2nd block. But Ark got just enough blessings to take down 4 blocks. So we'll take down these 4, and we'll give Ark their first wall of the night. Three flags to 2 flags. 2 walls to 1 wall. 1 kill to no kills. It's going to be a good one. It's going to come down to the wire. Craven sliding over the temple. Was that the finishing move? Did Ark do enough by killing Craven's boss? I don't know. One thing I do know is it was a great game. Congratulate each other right now. No hard feelings because you guys gave it everything you got. So let me get the totals. The DZ was even at the end. I think SLY ended up with a 25-point lead in the DZ total. But it was a good one. It was absolutely a good one. So everybody who's watching said it was phenomenal. So let me get the totals for you guys, and I'll let you know. All right, everybody, we have got a total, and as we thought, it was going to be a nail biter. And of course, when you have these matches, any number of moves are going to be analyzed, dissected, trisected. But we do have to call a winner. So we take a look at wall damage. Wall damage, we got SLY with 2 walls and 150 points. In the next wall, which is 750. Arc, 1 complete wall, gives them 300. Pretty big advantage for SLY. We go to flags. Flags was 2 flags for SLY, 350 points. 3 flags for Arc, 600 points. So a nice advantage for Arc. Then we go to kills. And as you guys know, the first kill is worth 200 points. Each additional kill would have been worth a little bit more. So Arc with 200 points. The DZ. SLY, 150 points in the DZ. Arc, 125. That's huge. Because Stangs was SLY with 2. He had 39 and 35, which is 74. Arc had 3 at 85. The difference was the DZ. SLY, 1,324. Arc, 1,310. SLY with a 14-point victory. Another unbelievably close loss for Team Arc. Craven Light, big move at the end to steal the buff. $13.24 to $13.10. Final score. Every move matters. Everything you guys do throughout the game matters. So there's a lot to process with this one. It's a good game. I mean, unbelievable. Yeah, great game. I mean, you guys put a lot into this, and certainly, it's a lot to keep up with players and judging and calling and everything. All of the above. So one of the things that you guys have to do as well, make sure that it's very, very important that you're paying attention to the map, whether it's a seal. There were some moves tonight where people were sealed. There was a move early on where Skylight was in the temple, and I know it was round 1 or whatever the case. Regardless of where we start out, if we say something like no attack, but then we're processing the moves, sometimes we're counting out the moves step by step. So you can't really get stuck on 1 or 2 moves. You got to kind of move on. I mean, I don't know what to say to these moves. You just got to play all the way through the game. If you get caught in the mire of one or two moves, you're going to be focused on that, and you're going to miss the next thing. And in any given game, there's probably 20 moves that could be played a certain way. So you just stick to it, play it all the way through to the end, and don't miss out on any opportunities. Because there will be other games, and you gotta have the best regular season you possibly can. So, great job to both teams. Good battle tonight. And if you guys have any questions, shoot me a message. We'll be back on Friday night. Thanks again, everybody.